Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome back. I hope you are doing fantastic today. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Moderators get anniversaries now. Hi Panda, how are you? That doesn't show up in my chat, does it? That's kind of annoying. I wish streaks and stuff showed up with like my restream chat. I don't think they do, unfortunately, but I didn't realize the streams didn't show, or streaks didn't show up, or like anniversaries or whatever. Anyway, happy Monday, Panda. How are you? Hi, Silver. How are you? Hi, is everybody? I am, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little weird today. I had a kind of a weird day at work. So, you know, they decided to entirely take me off the dialer altogether and stick me back on warms today. And I think that might be a permanent adjustment. So yay for me being able to talk and not having to be on the dialer all the time. Boo. Because now I'm back to like 6 sales a day. So through no fault of my own. It's just that nobody answers the phone on that queue. So, and people are rude. And so that's kind of a lot. And of course they did this to me on the 1st of the month when we had 1 million calls to take today. So I did take like 140 calls today. I like absolutely booked it. But it was because I was scared of getting yelled at, because I've gotten yelled at more working warms than I've gotten yelled at like ever. So you'll likely get switched around. You're right. They'll probably switch me again in like a month or so. I don't know, man. I feel like, I don't know. I'm very happy to like, I should have enough just to pay for gas. Oh my God. I wish Twitch had sort of like a program where you could like maybe have your ad revenue go to your mods or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. I don't think that Twitch has anything like that, but that'd be kind of neat if they did. But I guess that's complicated because technically they're employed by you. I feel like for tax purposes, that's probably why they don't do that. His taxes are kind of a mess. So, anyway, I'm kind of off today because that was kind of a shock, to be switched back to warms today. And I had a bunch of rude people I talked to today. So I'm kind of weird. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I had a good weekend. I hope you guys had a good weekend too. I was very busy this weekend, so I had a lot of stuff I was doing. So anyway, I did, here, wait, I'm checking my, yes, I did. I'll yap about the floods in a second. It rained super crazy on Saturday here, and we were out going to get fast food, and needless to say, we almost drowned. So, hyperbole, but also not. I was a little bit worried about our car, low key, because the water was so deep. I was like, the car's not super high off the ground, and I was like, are we good? But anyway, today's snackies are M&Ms and barbecue chips. That much rain caused flooding. We had like a supercell. It was really weird. Like, it was genuinely really weird. Like, I talked to, there was a cute butch cashier I was talking to at Trader Joe's yesterday when I was checking out, and she was like, I was like, man, I just wish it stopped raining. And she was like, yeah, I know. She's like, I know we've had a drought in Georgia, but like, we don't need to make up for literally the entire drought in one day. Like, I'd like it to be spread out over like multiple weeks, maybe at least a few days. It was crazy. So don't worry about it. It's fine. I can yap about that more in a minute, but you've been panicking. I'm sorry, Panda. If you don't hear back from them tomorrow, I would shoot them a message. They're probably just dragging their feet on actually doing the administrative stuff because they're probably like a mess or whatever. But, if you don't hear back from them tomorrow, I would shoot the message and be like, hey, I submitted everything. Like, what's my next steps? Like, so if you've already completed onboarding stuff, then you should be fine. Did they have you sign any contracts or whatever? Or was it just like onboarding stuff where you gave them their information? But anyway, so I kind of can't win at my job, and that's okay. Oh, it's not about hearing about them now. It's about getting everything done, still have the outfit, and still having to study the 400-page employee. 400 pages? 400? I mean, that might be hyperbole. My employee handbook is like 30. So, you know. I'm just whining because I can't win at my job, which I've known that the whole time, but it's just a little annoying. It's mostly because, like, I've been using, like, my good sales numbers as a reason to tell them to get off my back. So if I don't make good sales numbers anymore through no fault of my own, you know, I don't know. I feel like my happiest world would be just taking opportunities on the dialer with no inbounds, but I don't think I'm going to get that. So for now, I'm still skilled to opportunities. So for some reason I run out of Worms calls and I have to go back live. I might be getting those calls. That would be nice. I hope they don't take those away from me, but I do talk to my lead tomorrow. Yes. Not looking forward to that either. I'm just like, could we just not this week? Can you like forget about me the way you did like a couple months ago? Please. I just feel like we get along better when we don't talk to each other. Some of it is irrelevant to me because it's stuff for the bartending and mixing area. That makes sense. That makes sense. And I mean, skim it, but they'll teach it to you on the job. Like, you don't have to have it like memorized unless they like told you do. So anyway, whatever. It's just work being a bitch again. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to go get my tea. I'm having strawberry tea today. Give me just a moment to go mix it up and I'll be right back. And then I can tell you about the flooding because that was kind of a funny story. Water previously from work, so just my tea. There's like 2 to 4 days of training, but I should be expected to know a lot of the stuff already. Like what each glass means, how the silverware should be wrapped. Oh gosh. And the placement of the plates. Yeah, so I guess you said it was a fancy place. That's definitely a fancy place. That is definitely a fancy place for sure. If you have to follow like silverware rules and stuff. So, hello. Hi! Oh my gosh! Sand Ninja, hi! Thank you so much for the raid! Perfect timing. I literally, you don't understand, I literally just sat down with my tea. I like got up to make my tea and then I sat down and then you raided me. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for doing the shout out, Panda. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you playing? I see Age of Wonders 4. How did that go? I hope you're having a good day. Hi, everybody. If you don't know who I am, my name is Amy. I am an adventurer on her day off, playing some cozy librarian game tonight. We play a lot of cute games here, like Stardew and like Animal Crossing and things like that. We play a lot of simulator games like Power Washer Sim, Farming Sim. Tonight, we're playing the Arcane Library game that everyone's been raving about lately, that we played a little bit last Friday, and I was obsessed with immediately. So if you have to raid and run, I completely understand. If you want to stay and hang out, I'm going to spend the next 45 minutes yapping about my life because that's how we do things around here. So if you want to hear the drama about me going to get fast food on Saturday, and almost having my car flooded out because it rained so hard. Stick around for that. And then like later around the turn of the hour, we'll be playing the Arcane Library game, which is basically a magic library game where there's a bunch of books all over the floor and you have to sort them back onto the shelves using magic. And it's very cute and very chill. Good type of game to like, good type of stream to like do like homework too, or like chores or something, but anyway, thank you so much for the raid. Perfect timing. I finished my Crusader Insects run and then beat a Necromantic Monkey run. Necromantic Monkey? That sounds crazy. Also, I'm sorry if you hear crunchies. I have M&Ms for a snack, like a handful of M&Ms, and a handful of barbecue potato chips. So if I'm giving you crunchies, that's why. I apologize. I like don't have enough time to snack between work and stream. So I've just accepted the fact that I snack on stream now. And that's just how it is. I've conceded yapping will take a full hour. It always does. So I might as well. But that's awesome. Also, if you need to go rest, completely understand. I just appreciate the raid. So perfect timing because I was getting everything started. So I will not be raiding and running, but I will be switching to phone and laying in bed. I stream for 9 hours. Oh my God. Definitely take a break then. Goodness gracious. But thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. If you are an alert, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I don't know who around here has decided to have a car without a muffler, but it keeps going like all the time. I'm like, can you chill out, please? Jesus. The girlfriend left this morning. I went, I've got nothing to do today. You know what? Incredibly valid. Incredibly valid. If I had the time to have sat here and beaten this library game in one go, I might have. I'm gonna be really honest with you. So anyway, okay, so Saturday, my big story, I guess, on Saturday. If y'all were here for the Friday stream, you knew that I did not get fast food on Friday like I usually do, because I was A, tired, B, for some reason on Thursday I had a tummy issue. I think I ate something that did not agree with me, so I had to like call out of work, and like my stomach was just still not feeling good on Friday. So we ate in on Friday and had like meal in on Friday night. But then Saturday, we were going out to get fast food. And so we got Wendy's and Andy's because I really wanted their strawberry banana sundae because it's really good. That I've talked about this before, but the Andy's, the custard place that we get our like ice cream from, they have a straw and a sundae, and when they put bananas on their sundaes and stuff, those bananas are fresh. They are not frozen bananas, like they are fresh bananas that you watch them cut through the window. Incredible. The strawberries, I think, are pre-frozen because they're a little mushy, but that's kind of understandable. But the bananas are fresh, and it is so good. So we were going out though, and it was not raining when we left the house, and it had not rained the whole day. And once we got on the interstate, on the loop to our 15-minute drive over to Wendy's, the bottom completely fell out, and we had essentially supercell rains, but it was like, it lasted for an hour. Like, I've been through supercell storms before around here, very rarely, usually in the summer, which kind of makes sense. But like, I've never had it rain that hard for that long before. So it was kind of wild. We got to Wendy's in pouring rain. I'm rolling on the window being like, hi, I want these meals, please, can I? Like, through the window. And when I pulled up, the cashier was like, hey, how are you? I'm like, what? And she's like, oh, were you going to the store? I was like, no, it just wasn't raining when we left the house. And now it's like downpouring. I've never heard of supercells. Must be a southern thing. Yeah, supercells, at least that's what I've been, that's what they call them around here. Basically, they're rain belts that like, it's not raining at all. And then all of a sudden the absolute bottom falls out and it pours so bad that it floods, and then it leaves as quickly as it came. It's typically just like a weather phenomenon that just lasts for like maybe 10-15 minutes at most. Typically I think they happen around here in the summer. What's up? Hold on. Oh, I forgot to open my YouTube chat. Hold on. Give me 1 second. A bit discombobulated today. I'll make sure I'm not missing anybody. Let me do that. Supercell. There's a really cool Monster Cat song called Supercell. That's one of my Supercell definition. Not interested in AI. Oh, okay. I mean, now I get to sit here and get the... Hold on. We're gonna learn together. A supercell is a thunderstorm characterized by the presence of a mesocyclone, a deep, persistently rotating updraft. Due to this, these storms are sometimes called rotating thunderstorms. Supercells are the least common overall and have the potential to be the most severe. They're often isolated from other thunderstorms and can dominate the local weather for up to 32 kilometers. They tend to last 2 to 4 hours, but some of them can be longer. Isolated from other thunderstorms. They're typically found in a warm sector of a low pressure system, propagating generally in a northeasterly direction in line with a cold front of a low pressure system. So basically it makes sense that if they're going northeast, it makes sense that they can happen in the south and like in Georgia and stuff because they're going up and it's warm during the summer. So that's the wrong one. Nope. Hey, OBS. Hey, OBS. Hey, OBS. Hey, OBS. Hey, OBS. Hey, OBS. That's wrong. Wait.
Hello there.
Hi, Artie. What the heck is happening? Welcome to Scuff, Artie. How are you? I hope you're doing good today. My OBS just bugged and wouldn't go back to my chatting screen. Okay, we're good now. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, Artie. My OBS was having a stroke. We're good now. Everything's fine. Anyway. Oh, was that what those called of experiences before? Yeah, they're kind of rare. I'm the Scuff Princess. Like, I blink twice if you need help. I'm just the Scuff Princess, okay? I'm just the Scuff It's fine. We know this. We know it's not an Amy stream if there's not at least some Scuff somewhere. It's fine. I'm eating potato chips. Sorry for the crunchies. We get them in Ohio sometimes. Yeah. I know they actually had a certain name. That's what my parents always called them anyway. Oh my God. Hold on. I will stretch first, then hydrate. Ooh. Oh, pop my back. Oh, I probably needed that. I'm actually really glad you guys recommended me doing a stretch redeem because I think I need it actually. Sometimes it's not even that I'm just stiff. I think I need the emotional release. If that makes sense, like the stress release. Anyway, I'm the kind of person that carries a lot of my stress in my back and neck. So anyway, TMI. I will hydrate. Thank you, Silver. Anyway, it absolutely flooded. It was insane. And Kaylin's car is not super low to the ground, but it's like a 4-door sedan that's definitely lower to the ground than like a big Tahoe or something. It's a Ford Escape. It was the water puddles. It was raining so hard and flooding so bad. The water was definitely touching the underside of the car, like the chassis, I guess is what you call it. I could feel it underneath my feet. And I was like, you know, I've never actually been through flooding, like been out and about through flooding this bad before. Like, I've been in supercells before, but A, they typically lasted such a short period of time that it didn't get a chance to flood that bad. And then B, the last time I was in something that was like that for really that bad for a long time, it was when I was driving on Florida highways with my parents, driving down to Florida. So like, those highways are designed to have water runoff and not flood, if that makes sense, because they have hurricanes down there and stuff. So I was genuinely driving around here being like, I'm a little worried about our engine getting flooded. I've never done this before. Like, it ended up being fine. The car drove just fine the next day, but I was a little bit nervous. High key felt like Washington fording the Delaware, like the entire time. Cause like, we were already out and we'd already gotten our like burgers. So we were like, we'll just run over to Andy's and get like our ice cream because we're already out. So we did, then we took back roads home just to make sure we didn't hit any like giant puddles, or we could like go places we knew didn't have big valleys and stuff. And then it had kind of lightened up when we were about to get out of the car to go into the house. And we were like, oh, it's okay. Like, it's raining and it still sucks, but I guess we'll just like chance it. I opened the door to get out of the car, holding 2 ice creams in my hands, mind you, and went, ah! Because it was like heavy rain. Like, it didn't look like it was raining that hard. Instantly drenched. Caitlin got out of the car. She also screamed. We both like screamed our entire way into the apartment. I'm like, I hope our neighbors enjoyed hearing us screeching, because we were like, I was like, oh, it's raining, but it's okay. It was not okay. We were soaked, like from head to toe, just from going like a foot and from the car to the house. But you know what? It was fine. It was funny more than anything else. So, were a lot of other people on the road and struggling? Oh yeah. Everyone was driving with their hazards on because it was raining so hard. You couldn't see 3 feet in front of your face. So it's just kind of wild. I've had that experience before, but never again for like an hour at a time. Normally when that happens, it's only for like 15 minutes and then it gentles back into lighter rain. When you can visibly see the sheets of rain coming down, that's when you know you're in trouble. So your back has been hurt all day. I'm sorry, Panda. You're probably tense from all the changes going on. That is understandable for sure. So, you know, in other news, my magnet got here from Amazon because, for a reminder, when I went shopping for my clothes a couple weeks ago on Memorial Day weekend, they forgot to take one of the security tags off of my clothes. And I'm 2 hours away from the store, so I can't just go back, right? I have tried everything. I have tried the fork trick. I have tried the plastic bag trick. The plastic bag trick worked better than anything else, but it still didn't work. I bought a neodymium magnet to try to unlock this thing. I just tried it. It didn't work. I'm gonna have to take this thing outside and smash it with a hammer. I'm so serious, but I'm like so mad actually. I'm like, next time we go shopping there, I am not leaving the building until I have checked the clothes to make sure. This has been the biggest pain in the butt. And it's like my favorite shirt too. Like of all the things I bought, it's like my favorite shirt. And the stupid security tag won't come off. So I'm literally gonna have to take it outside. I'm gonna wrap my poor freaking like shirt in a plastic bag, and then I'm going to smash it with a hammer on the concrete because that's where we're at now. So that's fine, because once I get the back of it off, from what I've seen from people online, you can kind of take it apart and disassemble it from there. And it's not one of the kinds that has ink in them, so I don't have to worry about that. But like, I've been tugging on the poor shirt so much trying to get the tag off. It's starting to pull the seams a little bit. And I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not ruining this poor freaking shirt just because they forgot to take a security tag off. So, Amy Karen vibes, but violence. Oh, speaking of violence, one of the things I have to do this week. So on Sunday, do you want to borrow my hammer? Yes, Panda, please. Well, I'm worried it will destroy the shirt as well. Better for me to use a normal hammer, a wall hammer, so I can have targeted pressure. Other violence this weekend. On Sunday, I was dead asleep. Right, Sunday morning, dead asleep. I was dreaming, but dreaming a lot lately about random stuff. Having weird dreams lately. I don't even know why. Anyway. Probably all the stress. Then I sit there, right? I'm dreaming about moving into a neighborhood, and the neighbors down the street with a half-built house are being loud. And like their house is still like half built, like you can see the wood and stuff, because it's a dream and dreams don't make sense. But they're playing really loud music, and I'm chatting with another neighbor being like, oh, we're so gonna report them. Like, we're gonna report the crap out of them so that they stop being loud. Imagine my displeasure when I wake up and realize that the music was not in my dream. It was the boy next door playing loud music at 7 a.m. on a Sunday. I was like, what do you mean that was not just my dream? That's incredibly rude. Like, what do you mean the music was not just in my dream? That is like actually offensive. So anyway, I'm gonna have to report the crap out of him this week. I think he's out of school, so he's bored. Because he was loud last weekend too. Did you ever submit the recording you had? No, because the drug dealers have not been loud since. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I have the recording saved for such a time as it is necessary. But they've been quiet. Just now the boy decided to play. I'm like, I can't wait to own a house. Or even rent a house. I just need to not share walls with people. You know? Dear God. The worst. My Apple Watch just went off and somehow I filled my movement bar halfway. You know, I've done this around for 9 hours. I feel like, do you guys remember, this is a deep cut. Did you guys ever play Pokemon Heart Gold or Soul Silver? And they had the little Poke Walkers? Did you guys have that experience as a kid? Here, I'll pull up a picture of what they look like. Yes, see, Sand and Engine is what I'm talking about. Poke Walkers. These things were kind of iconic. They were functionally Tamagotchis, but for Pokemon. What they were is they were little pedometers, and you could take your Pokemon from your DS, like from the game, and you could put them on the Pokewalker. And then based off of how many steps you took on the Pokewalker, it would actually level up your Pokemon, which was kind of honestly an iconic way to get kids to go outside. Like, that's clearly what they intended for you to do. I think you could battle Pokemon, basic Pokemon. They weren't like nice ones, but you could battle like basic Pokemon, and you could also like, I think you might've been able to trade too if you ran to someone else who had one. Are you telling me there's a whole bunch? Oh, there's someone 3D. I was like, someone 3D printed the other models. I was like, I thought there was only one. Anyway, okay, it didn't break this time. Me and my brother used to trick it by shaking it with our hands. We would stand still and like shake it back and forth in our hands, and it would count it as a pedometer step. So you can fool that kind of stuff depending on what motions you're making stuff. Maybe it thought, you know what, maybe your heart rate got up while you were doing your campaigns and it counted that as exercise. That genuinely could be it, which is kind of funny. You still have mine somewhere? Yeah, I think mine's long gone. I think it broke. That would be back at my parents' house somewhere. Many moons ago. Many moons ago. In another life. Then fast forward several years, improved technology, put everyone's hands in, we get Pokemon Go. You're right. Actually, I think I've told my Pokemon Go story before, but I'll do it again. I was in college when Pokemon Go came out. I was actually a freshman in college when it came out. And when I tell you, what an experience. Like, genuinely, like, I remember the night that it dropped. Everyone was waiting for it to drop, and then it dropped at like 10 o'clock at night on like a Tuesday, like the most random day of the week. It wasn't on a weekend. It was on like a weekday. Super, super like late at night. And it dropped earlier than everyone expected it to. The app did. And I downloaded it immediately, and I was texting my friends, and it was such a funny experience because we all kind of like, me and like about 8 other people on my apartment block kind of cautiously stepped outside with our phones out, like kind of cautiously looking around late at night and kind of making eye contact. And then we eventually go up to each other. We're like, are you playing Pokemon Go? And they're like, yeah, I'm playing Pokemon Go. And then my my like bestie at the time lived in the apartment complex with me, and him and his boyfriend came over, and like we all played it together, and it was kind of an iconic situation. So anyway, loved it. It was great. It was such a good time. So, but then I genuinely wanted to play it really seriously at the time. But when it first came out, for the first year it was out, it was so buggy, I just gave up. It like had so much bug problems, and the servers were crashed like 90% of the time. I just gave up and went and played something else. Probably Assassin's Creed, honestly, or Stardew. because Stardew was also fairly new at the time, and I was obsessed with it. So, you know, I was in college too. There was a gym like down the street from my campus. I couldn't play it. Oh, that sucks. Did you not have a good phone for it? Or, yeah, I was an experience. So, anyway. But yeah, that was my weekend. I did some cleaning on my room this weekend, a bunch of chores, a bunch of other stuff. I've just been a busy bee. This weekend, I will also be a busy bee. Because I need to prep for the anniversary some more, because I'm not done with that yet. I'm gonna practice making the pizza, which is very exciting. So, for the anniversary, I'm gonna do pizza practice this weekend for dinner. So that's exciting. I bought the pizza dough and everything. And thankfully from the box, it does not need to rise. So that's a good sign, because it means whenever we're making it on stream, I don't have to wait for it to rise. We can just make the pizza. So I'm doing some pizza practice this weekend for our upcoming pizza for the stream. So that's fun. And I have maybe a couple of other small surprises as well coming up for stream anniversary too. Nothing super big this year, although I will say, not this year, but I have discovered a Vroid artist that is so cheap, and her work is so good. And I'm like I'm genuinely impressed. So maybe someday actual commissioned Amy versus just me futzing around in Vroid making it work. Like custom Amy, we're gonna find out. But I'm thinking about it for the future. It still is gonna be expensive, but she's cheaper than some of the other ones I've seen, and her work is stellar. So, you know, anyway, PTO this week, no PTO this week. I have to do a doctor's appointment soon, so I'm gonna have to save it for that. I used some PTO to call out on Thursday. Unfortunately, I took a half day, so don't have a ton saved up right now, but Pokemon Go had me and my freshman roommates running around looking for Porygon when the tracking was still messy. Hi, Lunch, how are you? Monday. I know, library time. It's a library Monday. Just another manic Monday, oh. Wish it were Sunday. That's my fun day. Your phone plan didn't have data, so I tried to use my tablet, but that doesn't really have a phone plan, so I couldn't go out. There was only Pidgeys and Caterpies in my neighborhood anyway. Everyone called, but yeah, people really did for forever. It was such a magical time. You're like halfway sort of what on your library? That's fun. That's neat. You know what? Okay, I've actually wanted to yap about this for forever. Have you guys seen Paralives yet? Have you guys witnessed Paralives yet? I have some thoughts. Have you seen Romance on the Ranch? I have not. No one knows about Paralives? Oh my God. Okay, so Paralives is the new, you're getting it tonight or tomorrow, Paralives. It's on Amazon, Romance on the Ranch. Oh my gosh. Paralives is the newest Sims killer. And I will say, I'm pretty impressed with it. Okay, here, hold on. We're gonna yap about this because this is something I'm actually like really, it's a game. Yes, it's a game. It's a new simulator game like The Sims. I fully believe, Ninja, so do I. Hold on. I've got to show you guys the trailer. So here's the thing, right? Paralives trailer. I need to show you guys. So I need to warn you, it's kind of ugly. I'm gonna be really honest with you. So I think the biggest thing against it is that it's a little bit ugly, frankly. But why are you playing? I didn't ask you to do that. Let me make sure my internet sound is good. This is the trailer for it, like the official launch trailer. Hold on, making sure my YouTube window is correct so you guys don't get lost. Okay, no, let's start over. So the art style's a little bit something else, I'll be honest with you. But this is basically the newest Sims killer. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. does a lot of stuff that The Sims never ever would, and is amazing kind of off the get-go. Yeah, you can have jobs, obviously. Okay, so the designing features are about to show this. Okay, we'll have to talk through some of this because it's kind of crazy. So, yeah. Yep. So, you know, hold on, I'm just yapping. So this is the way the interactions work. The two friends. Yeah. So here, give me 1 second. I'm popping out the chat just so I can read you guys while I have the video open. So we'll talk through this a little bit. This looks fun already. I love The Sims. So I guess I'm the one who enjoys the art style. Listen, okay, the thing is, right, the art style is something to get used to. I feel like it's a very popular art style right now. This very like warm colored, like, kind of like cozy. It's giving cozy game. They're really leaning into the cozy game energy with it, which I'm not mad at. It's something to get adjusted to a little bit, compared to what The Sims looks like. But The Sims, you have to remember, is from 2014. So it's a totally different, like, era. But yeah, this kind of like this look is really popular in cozy games right now. It's warm cell shading. Yeah, you're right, San Ninja. I think it looks good. It was an adjustment, but once I got used to it, I like it more than I thought I did. It looks like The Sims on purpose. Yeah. So first off, they're planning for no paid DLC. It will be all free updates. The entire game, everything in it is going to be free updates, which is crazy. They've been developing it for 7 years. So you can see a little bit here. The body customization in this game is infinitely more than anything The Sims has ever had in it ever, which is crazy. Also, you can see you can color wheel anything in the game. With The Sims, you were restricted to specific swatches of clothes and of like furniture and stuff. You can color wheel anything. Like you can see these are all patterns. You can color wheel anything. This game is already more plus size friendly, disability friendly. Like I think right out the gate, they're not showing it now, but you can give them prosthetic limbs, which is crazy. Also, the shape of bodies is so much more healthy. The Sims is really weird in the way that like if you're doing anything above just like a super skinny Sim, it looks really strange. The clothes all fit bad. It's just very weird. Whereas in Paralives, it's so much more accessible. You can tweak any feature, like the size of people's faces, the size of people's bodies. You can tweak and move it around and angle things in a way that The Sims never could. Yeah, 25,000 copies. They made over $1 million, I think, in like their first, no, maybe 10 million. It was crazy. It was they made so much money. Like they sold so many copies of this game immediately right off the bat. So yeah, already more plus size, disability, like queer friendly than The Sims ever was. You can get jobs, different kinds of jobs, whatever. The building. So in The Sims, you are technically locked to a grid. In Paralives, you can free build anywhere. You can make your house any shape. There is no grid. You can make circles however you want to. See that? You can adjust anything. Some stuff currently, from what I saw on people describing it, doesn't fit on curved walls yet, but they're planning on making everything fit on curved walls. So already the building is infinitely more complicated and interesting than Sims ever was. And then this is the feature that's got everybody floored. Any piece of furniture, you can resize it by clicking and dragging it. So you can make a single bed a double bed, or a triple bed, or a fifth tipple bed. You can take a couch and make it a chair. You can just click and drag, and anything will become any size. And not only does it resize just like sizability, it's also like, it's functional. You can take a table and make it an end table or drag it out and make it like a big round like dining room's table size, but it scales proportionally to what you're asking it to do. people are like, the coding for that is crazy. Like the amount of coding they would have had to put into that to make this possible is nuts. And in The Sims, they would have sold you 8 different furniture pieces in order to achieve the same result. But in this one, and also again, remember, you can color wheel anything. So any of these, this couch, you can make it green if you want to. You can pick any color wheel. And I've already seen Simsy playing some of this. It will save your swatches. So if you like, for example, she had her countertops and they were red and black and she changed them to white and yellow. And then when she clicked on the cabinets, it brought up that same white and yellow swatch color for her to just change it immediately with no effort. Like, come on. Like they're going to add, they already have kids in the game. They're going to add cats, dogs, and horses. I know they've said they have like an entire like laid out roadmap for everything they're going to add to the game. And again, it will all be free. Right now it's $40. It's an early access. It's going to be $60 upon launch. So it's a little bit pricey, but again, they're including all this stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Also, you can copy and paste hex codes. You're right. So that makes it a lot easier too. So you can find the exact match by doing the hex codes. The gods give me that house details and furniture. It's my only game purchase for the next couple months. I'm so excited to get. That's awesome, San Ninja. A room size bed. A room size bed. Has Miss Amy looked into getting a sponsorship? I haven't. I guess I could. We're gonna be a little busy the next few months though with the games that we have coming up. But like, otherwise I would think about it. But can we drown them? Can we remove the pool ladder? I don't know. I don't think I've seen anybody try to drown them yet. I don't think I've seen any drowning attempts, but a lot of people think the game is ugly. I do understand. It is something to get used to. But I think once you like get there, once you kind of get adjusted a little bit, I think you get used to it. It's just different. But there's tons of plants. There's just everything. They have a whole bunch of stuff that The Sims does, and they have laundry. If there's no 100 baby challenge, then no sale. You could do a 100 baby challenge in this, I feel like. I feel like that would be possible. Their romance system is a little bit different than The Sims, so I'm not entirely sure. So some of the more unhinged parts, I'm not entirely sure how unhinged it can get, but I am sure that all of the content creators who are pawing through the game right now will be able to tell us very soon. So genuinely, as far as like Sims killers go, I've seen a bunch of stuff that was allegedly supposed to be a Sims killer, but didn't really seem that impressive. I genuinely feel like Paralives is really close. It could genuinely be the Sims killer, especially with how unsatisfied everyone is with The Sims. So, it is moddable. Someone will try to make a mod to change the graphics. So it is moddable. So the thing is, they will have a mod hub where you can mod the game and do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. So I guarantee you anything you want to do will eventually happen with Paralives. It's just going to be a matter of time and how willing Sims creators are to go mod it. So I haven't seen 100 Baby, but I have seen Rags to Riches, and you literally start homeless. Yeah, a bunch of people are doing Rags to Riches right now because it's the easiest one to start with. So when you first said Paralives, I thought you said Paralyze. Paralives. Yeah, it is a bit of a weird, it's like parasocial, but Paralives. Anyway, I'm very interested in it. We're probably gonna play around with it, me and Kaylin are, because Kaylin wants it so bad. So better graphics, nudity, cooking, really weird stuff. That's about sums up a lot of Sims mods. Yeah. I'm gonna share with other people, Paralives. Yeah, no, it's people, it's kind of taken the world by storm right now. And it should be making The Sims sweat because the thing is, right, and we've yapped about this before, The Sims is an old game. It's over 10 years old. It's like 12 years old at this point. They keep trying to fix it and they keep pushing all this new DLC for it. And like, I don't think you can fix code that old. I'm sorry. They just seem to be unable to. Whereas like some of the bugs that Paralives have had, they are already actively going through and fixing them. Like they are already more responsive to the community for fixing them than like Sims has ever been. So got to keep milking. If the cow keeps producing milk, why not? That seems to be EA's vibe. But the cow might be drying up pretty quickly now. So they would have to be rebuilt from the ground up. I remember, I think it was like a couple of years ago, maybe 3 now. Time has no meaning for me anymore. Sims officially announced, they were like, there will be no Sims 5. And everyone's like, what? And they're like, yeah, we're not going to do Sims 5. We're going to do a separate project called Project Renee. And like, that'll be a Sims game, but it won't be the Sims 5. And everyone's kind of like, okay. Like, that's a crazy decision to make, but go off, bestie, I guess. I'll hydrate. Thank you, Silver. It was 2 years ago when they said, forget Sims 5, we're just gonna focus on Sims 4. Whichever, they're basic, well, their whole excuse is they were like, people paid thousands of dollars in DLC. We shouldn't just make them abandon their purchases. And everyone's like, but if you give us a better game, then like, we'll just double buy, okay? Whatever, anyway. Paralives, I think, has the potential, like, so much of the stuff you can do in Paralives, and the thing, it's like, Paralives is one of those games that kind of says yes. Like when you ask if you can do something, it says yes. I was watching James Turner play on this corner lot that he'd bulldozed the house and rebuilt the house. But basically, this is kind of a difficult thing to explain, but there was an upper deck that was connecting to a restaurant because it's in a city, right? So he's like, in this little corner lot, tiny corner lot in a city, there was this upper decking that was connecting to a restaurant with a bunch of like tables and stuff. And James was like, the house that was here before I bulldozed it originally connected to that upper deck. Like there was a door that my paras could go in and out of the door. And he's like, can I do that again myself? Or was that just because the game had like previously had it there in his program to do it? He was able to build a 3-story house and put a door that his paras could then walk out onto the deck for. Like The Sims 4 literally could never. Like, it's kind of insane. And this is just their early access. It could get even crazier than this. So basically everyone's kind of very shook by this. So I think it has the potential to be a Sims killer for sure. Or at bare minimum, be a really solid Sims competitor. Like solid. But people are sick of the Sims, and the Paralives could be it. We'll just have to see. Like the community is currently, it's only been out for a few days. So the community is currently metabolizing everything going on, but honestly, what they could do for Sims 5, they'd be impressive enough to send people over to it. That's the thing, right? But since they had really no competition, they had no incentive to, but now they just might have some incentive to. Give Sims credit considering how old it is and people are still invested in it. You're right. A lot of the Sims team are amazing people. There's a lot of the employees, the designers, they're very nice people. There's a lot of like amazing queer people. There's like people from all over the world that are so cool. Like it's due to their love to making the game good, but EA and capitalism is slowly choking it out for what it's worth. Because they still are trying to sell it to Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law, in Saudi Arabia or whatever. And they buy it out. So people don't love that. But I mean, Paralives is very LGBTQ friendly right off the gate. So, you know. Anyway, it's just introducing a ton of interesting concept and has a lot of potential. So that's one of those ones you could keep an eye on. You know what I mean? And I'm glad Sandra's finally getting to play it after it's been in development for like 7 years. So many people have been following it for so long. So I'm glad it's finally out. So the future of EA Sims and the amazing staff behind it's pretty spotty. Well, maybe they can go get hired by Paralives or something. I don't know. You know. But anyway. Also, I forgot. I pulled Blade today in Star Rail. I forgot to mention that. I forgot to put it in chat. But I like pictures. But I pulled a new character in Star Rail. So that was kind of fun. So I did that today. We've got some big Genshin updates out, some big Star Rail updates out. I'm just enjoying my gacha games. The team behind Sims can make their own game. There's been a couple of previous Sims directors that have tried to direct their own Sims-like game, and it was really bad. So, like, people just stopped talking about it. Caught up on Atelier? We're somewhat caught up. We did watch a bunch of anime over the weekend. So we're caught up on Damon's. I think we caught up on Atelier last week. As far as the dub goes, like earlier last week. But we caught up on Damon's this weekend. Still obsessed with it. Love Damon so much. It's so hardcore. Very brutal. Shockingly violent for the creator. I mean, FMA was violent, but Damon's of the Shadow Realm is like way more adult than FMA ever was, and I'm kind of living for it. Very brutal. It'll go from like very like, oh my god, cutesy, like the siblings are reunited, to like cutting a guy's head off very violently, and like dang, okay, no. So just kind of, it's kind of great. it's fun. I'm really enjoying. It's already, the plot's deep. I'm already enjoying the heck out of it. We keep watching Slime. Slime is coming out slowly. At that time, I got reincarnated as a slime. We're on like the final seasons of it. Really good. Enjoying the heck out of that. Yeah, I do watch anime. Sometimes I watch anime. I need to trying to think of all the ones that we're trying to keep up with right now. So I've also been watching, I haven't talked about this a bunch, but I'm currently watching a very cute Chinese anime. And then there's called Dongwas, I think. That's called Cinderella Chef, which is a rom-com isekai style anime. I think I'm going to mention this before, but she basically reincarnates. She's a chef she's a famous gourmet chef in China who poisons herself by eating the wrong mushroom by accident, and then reincarnates into this like ancient Chinese land or whatever as a woman getting married to this like bandit prince who actually turns out to be like the real prince, who's like us being a spy or whatever. And it's this constant like kind of low-key enemies to lovers rom-com thing going on. Tons of really good cooking in it, tons of good food porn. It's basically Food Wars but non-sexual, functionally. It's like Food Wars but PG, and it's very funny. Like it's very entertaining. Like I've been watching a lot of that, and it's been fun. There's 3 seasons of it. We just finished season 1, first 12 episodes. There's 36 episodes, so we've been watching that. So it's cute. So I've been enjoying that a lot. It's funny. So I don't know how old it is actually. Cinderella Chef. 2018. So it's a couple of years old. It's not terribly recent. 2018, 2019. But yeah, I just have been enjoying that. That's been a good time. So I'm watching that. So I still need to watch Sentenced to Be a Hero. We just have to like start it. Oh, and I guess I should catch up on Shangri-La still. We're still working on through Shangri-La. So I do watch anime. It's been a while since there's been an anime season that I've really been like wanting to watch everything. Also, so I haven't had a good way to sail the 7 seas in a while, but I might be obtaining ability to for other reasons. I might be back to sailing the 7 seas to watching some other anime soon, and I'm very happy about that because Crunchyroll is a trash website and a trash app and a trash company, and they're so weird about their rights to specific things. We never ended up finishing Dungeon Meshi. Like season, the first couple, like the first season Dungeon Meshi, we were missing like 4 episodes. So the other issue is, the problem is watching it on the TV while we eat. Because I used to be able to cast stuff from my phone, but nowadays iPhones have anti-piracy protections, so it doesn't work anymore. So I'm going to have to obtain a device to actually plug into the TV and see it like directly through an HDMI cable and see if that works. So we're gonna find out about that, if that works or not, but I might have a way to do that now better than I did before. So we gotta finish Dungeon Meshi. And then also, I don't know if I've ever talked about Food Wars a bunch here. I love Food Wars. It's one of maybe my favorite anime ever. It's just a blast. I think it's so funny, and the cooking is so interesting. Like I've already have like I love cooking in general and like learning about like cooking and shit like that. But like Food Wars, you can't find it anywhere. Crunchyroll has season 3 subtitled, season 4 dubbed, and half of season 5 subtitled. It's like you can't find the dub anywhere, so I will unfortunately have to go on an epic journey too. Because Kaylin, I've seen all of the seasons except season 5. Kaylin hasn't seen any of, I think she saw one of them with me, but she hasn't seen any of the other ones, so we gotta rewatch that again because I love that. Food Wars is creator should make you watch a big pizza for inspiration. Yeah, inspiration pizza. Oh god. So anyway, we'll be sailing the seven seas soon. Sooner. Oh, and also Naruto. Kaylin's never seen all of Naruto. You can find all of One Piece on Crunchyroll. Naruto's only subbed. Finding the dub of Naruto is so hard. Like, it's genuinely so difficult. Now, I do plan eventually on actually owning all this stuff on DVD, which is kind of an unhinged thing to say, but the streaming services have kind of ruined TV just in general. So I do actually plan on sooner or later. DVD players are like $40 online. So I plan on purchasing one at their most expensive. So I plan on purchasing one at some point soon and eventually starting to accumulate DVD copies of anime and movies and stuff that I love. Cause screw capitalism, I guess. I will hydrate. Thank you, Silver. But until I'm ready to drop like $300 on the entire box set of Naruto, we'll do a little sailing. R. The Crunchyroll website is trash. Silver gets it. Silver gets it. So, okay. I think right before the ad starts, I think we're going to get into the game. Tell Rumi to watch Naruto Abridged. Is there a Naruto Abridged? Is there? There is. I'd be interested in that. Because we do love our Abridged series. Have you guys ever seen, oh God, I can't talk about the Abridged series or we'll be here for like another hour. Have you guys ever seen Free Abridged? First off, have you ever seen Free? Free Abridged. I've seen all of Dragon Ball Abridged as well. DBZA Abridged. Sword Art Online Abridged is hysterical. It's so good. So yeah, if there's an Naruto Abridged, I would actually watch that because it's probably, there is an Naruto. I will have to look that up because I love me some Abridged series. Don't get me started talking about Naruto. We will be here for another hour. I can talk with you guys about Naruto on Wednesday or something. I had an era, okay? I had a Naruto era. All right. Okay. Library time. Also, just talking about anime, I need you guys to understand when we play this game, it's so imperative to me that you picture me in the little witch hat Atelier outfit. Like flitting around, summoning books. That's like how I see myself. If you guys don't like, here, hold on. Witch hat Atelier. I need you guys, you have to understand, I need you to picture me when I'm doing this, playing this game in like this outfit. Can I open you in a new tab? That's not what I wanted. Nope. Thank you. I need you to picture me in this adorable little outfit. This adorable little witch's outfit. That's how I need you to see me, okay? I'm just flitting around with my little cape and my little cap, summoning books into my hands. That's how I see myself when I play this game. High key. That's just how I am. That's who I am. I'm my own little witch. It's so cute. I used to think the witch hat outfits look kind of dumb. I was wrong. I was objectively incorrect, actually. I have seen the error of my ways. They are actually very cute. They're very cute, and I was incorrect. So, okay. So before we get started today, I want to see if I can find the last key. I know there's another key. We found 3 of them, and I want to find the 4th. Now, I am not above just Googling it, but I just wanted to see if I could look around a little bit first and see if I could like logic out, because I figured out that one of the keys was in like up on the edges of the bookshelf. So I found that independently. You want me to use my British ASMR voice? Do you want me to do you guys want me to speak British for the rest of the stream? I'll do it. I'll do it. Do you guys want me to be British for the rest of the stream? I'll do it. It'd be bad, but I'll do it. I'll channel my inner key for you. Yes. Oh God. I feel like I deserve something for that though. I don't know what. I feel like y'all have to give me something for me to do just for 5 to 10 minutes. That's fair, I guess. That's fair. I still feel like I deserve compensation, but I don't know what. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to see if I can find the stinking key. I feel like, oh, by the way, these turn blue when the thing is done, which I actually think is very handy. Actually, in general, I deserve workers' compensation now that I know that Merlin is a British voice redeem. Oh my god. Oh, screw it. I'm Googling it, and then I'll see. I got XP points to spend. Where are the 4 keys in librarian game? First bench on the right side of the room. You may need to toss aside or remove a pile of books to reveal it. Oh, okay. It's on the bench. Okay. I'm waiting for the ad break to be over. First bench. Oh, thank you, Panda. I was kidding, but thank you. I do appreciate it. Wanted? Ah. Dead or alive, stupid fairy. Reward employee of the year. Look at him. He looked like a little ice cream. He's like a little ice cream fairy. Thank you for the biddies, Panda. I really appreciate it. Okay, now I have to do the British voice. Hold on. You guys have to, like, give me a second to, like, get into it. Now I'm nervous. I don't even know why I'm nervous. I don't even know why I'm nervous. I thought they said the key was on this table. Wait. I'm gonna sound stupid for the first 30 seconds because I have to like get into it. They said there was a key here. Oh, it must be on this one. Okay, hold on. I'm nervous. Give me a second. Hold on. Ah, I don't know why. It's because I have to mess around with like, with any voice acting, you have to mess around a little bit until you fall into the actual thing. It's not something that you can do like right away. You have to kind of like take a second to ease into it. I'm just trying to channel my inner Keyfree, you know? I'm just a little wizard in a little library, and Merlin is an absolute asshole. And I can't believe he's making me clean up this entire library for absolutely no rewards. Just that I don't get fired. I deserve workers' compensation. And I deserve a much better boss than this. But alas, here we are. Oh, there's the fairy again. I think the fairy is cute. I'm naming him Tinklebottom. That's the fairy's name, is Tinklebottom. I can't believe he'd insult Tinklebottom like this. He probably did something to piss Tinklebottom off, you know? That's probably why. That's probably why. That's probably why Tinklebottom trashed the entire library. Where is that dang key? They told me it was on the bench and they lied to me. I haven't found it already, right? I feel like it would have been in my inventory or something. Oh? A cat? Hey, you okay? No, what is it? I'm struggling. The cat had a hairball earlier. I think she's not feeling well. Are you good? Okay. It's dirty back there. Oh my god. I think I saw the cause, okay? Love you. I'm still streaming. You wanna go sit down? Why are you on the couch? Is it raining? Is it scary? I love you. Yeah, go hang out. Okay, I'm streaming. I love you. You interrupted my British time. You're okay. Okay, I'm streaming, okay? I'm gonna be streaming for the next, like, hour at least. Poor Bubba, is you doing okay? You not feeling good? You don't look like you're feeling good. You alright? I don't know what's in the air or what's in space, but all of us are having tummy problems in this house. Anyway, back to the British vibes. So, well, I cleaned off these tables. They aren't doing anything. So they lied to me. Maybe they said bench. Oh. Bench. Is this what they meant? Is bench? Well, hold on. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Ah! Okay. Cool. All right. I have it now. Success. I would have totally found that out. I just kept playing the game, but I had not yet, so. We had one chest left. What is this going to give us? I technically got the spoilers on Google. It was... to librarian. Look, let me tell you something. We have an incident. A very unexpected, nasty incident in the Grand Library. This is the same intro as the other letter. You couldn't bother to write ChatGPT something? I don't know. But I'm a man of action. I give immediate and unconditional permission for you to run within the Grand Library. Normally you can't run in the library. Okay, cool. Well, I can run now. I can sprint. Honestly, beautiful. That is wonderful. Go sit down, okay? Are you just gone? Okay, she just left. That's fine. Anyway, back to actually sorting the books. So... last time, if you all remember, we put together the entirety of the philosophy bookcase. That's all said and done now. And now we also did the holy magic bookcase. We did manage to do that. And also the healing magic bookcase. We started with the white books because they were the easiest to sort. So now that we have completed those, we have a whole bunch of magical spells. In case you weren't here the first time when I played this game, I'm a wizard in a library. This is Merlin's library. A little fey creature came and dumped all the books on the floor. And Merlin locked me in here until I finished putting all the books away. So I've been slowly leveling up and obtaining spells to help get my books back. So now we're trying to get this done in 4 streams as well, which is a bit of a tight timetable in time for the anniversary, but you know, I think we should be able to do it. So now, especially with having the spells. So now this week's attempt is we are going to be, or like what I'm starting with today, is we're starting with what the game calls destruction magic. I don't understand why it calls it destruction magic, because it's just like elemental spells, like earth, light, ice, thunder. I suppose it's like using the elements to hurt people or something. But anyway, we're going to start by doing all of these, mostly because they're very visually recognizable. Here, I'll chuck one. They have these little gemstones on the top. So they're very easy to find on the ground. So that is what we're doing. So I got me clipped being British. I'm going to talk British for the rest of the stream now. I hope you guys are pleased with the choices you've made. I need to practice my British accent. There's a few different kinds I can do as well. This isn't the only one. But I feel like this is the best casual. I'm trying to channel my inner Keyfree here. If that makes sense, so. Anyway, we're just gonna summon books now, magically, and sort them. Why did I throw that? We're going to sort them, and we're going to put them dimensional rifts. A book of dimensional rifts. Boop, 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 boop. And as we level up, we make our spells better, so they go faster, which is very good. So, let's hear a grumpy Brit. Oh God, you're gonna be. I haven't done voice acting in years. You're gonna listen to me mess around with my voice accents. Careful, I'll make you suffer and do the Sasha voice. You talking about like a Cockney accent? Doing like a Cockney, like hello governor type like accent. Oh, I can't maintain that one very well because I don't have a lot of practice with it. But it's like hello governor, doing like a Cockney accent on this fine day. That's really bad. I think that's really bad actually, but I can't. I don't know enough about Cockney. Unfortunately, I just end up spreading back into my like regular posh British sound. Which is wrong. It's like the hello governor. Fine day, isn't it? Oh. No, you don't go here. You do not go here. Sorry. Sorry. Oh. This is matter creation. So this is one of the ones that are the... Oh my God, I forgot what all the buttons are. There's 5 books in this one instead of 10. So... it goes on here a little bit easier. Level up, good. I will hydrate, thank you, Silver. Silva's really going at it with the hydrates today. I didn't really mean to do that actually, but that's okay. Well, no, maybe I did. Is there one of the other ones that I need? No, I don't really need the other ones. So yeah, we're fine. Never mind, that was the correct one. Okay, now I'm like actually have to like make eye contact with things and stuff. Yeah, I'm very rusty on my accents. I can do British okay. Oh my god. I can do British okay, but it's not super great. It is what it is. You do need to be well hydrated when voice acting. This is true. You know what? This is very true. I'm a little bit better at doing an Australian accent, I feel like. Just like a little bit better. It's not like super great, and I do feel like I accidentally kind of go into like a little bit of South African sometimes when I do my Australian accent, but a little bit better at Australian. Just like a tiny smidge of a bit, you know. It's in the eye. You gotta put a good eye. You gotta add the A's to everything, like trash big. That's how you learn to voice act, kids, is that you determine. It's kind of like oh, that was southern. Ugh. It's kind of like when it's like interpreting into a different language. Your brain just has to go, okay, instead of A, I'm going to say I. You know what I mean? Like, how about country western? I can do actually, so hilariously, I can do a pretty good country western accent. I have to gotta give me a second because it sounds very similar to Australian, so my brain's gonna want to do Australian again because we just did that. But I think about Applejack from My Little Pony. You literally, I'm so for real with you, when you voice act, you have to think about trigger characters, okay? You have to think about like the accents of someone who you've known or like a character that you've known. And when you voice act, I'm not joking, this is how it actually works. When you voice act, you need to get a trigger phrase in your brain. So for me, for Australian, it's good eye, right? Like good eye, that gets me into the Australian because it's the I sound for me. Keyfree actually is a pretty good, honestly, vocal register for British. He's got a very particular kind of British sound. Keyfree is the main one of the main characters in Witch Hat Atelier. That's why I'm referencing him. I'm still looking for these destruction books, by the way, and we're sort of entertaining ourselves here while I look for books. I think I'm picking up a lot of them very quickly, so I think that's why I'm having a harder time. Oop, there's one time. I probably have seen a bunch and I just walk right past it, but okay. For some reason, my brain does not want to do the Western accent. Hold on. It just wants to stick with Australian. Incredible. See, I try to do the Applejack like, hey, Sugar Cube. Hi there, Sugar Cube. How are you doing today? There you go. Oh, brain wants to go back to Australian. Hi there, Sugar Cube. How are you doing today? We're going to get all these books here. We're going to take them off these shelves. We're going to put them back on the shelves. And that's just gonna be how it's gonna be. Yep, does not want to do the British that because I've done the Australian. Good to know, can't do those two in the same day. I can do a pretty good soft Southern accent as well. And just do like a little bit of like a light Southern accent. Not like a terribly like strong one, but just like a soft like, she went down to the river in the old bayou and she kind of grabbed whatever she could find off the ground. Although again, it's trying to slip back into Australian. Good to know Australian lives in a very solid part of my brain. When I was a kid though, and very Christian, there was a, like I grew up very Christian because my parents, there was one of my favorite bands at the time was called the Newsboys. They're like a Christian crossover band, and they were a band of entirely Australian, like singers and musicians and stuff, and they would sing in their Australian accents. I think that's one of the reasons why I can do an Australian accent so well, is because I grew up listening to them, if that makes sense. The more you know. Okay, fine, put them up there. That's fine, chill. Valley Girl. Oh my god, I can absolutely actually do an incredible Valley Girl. That's like actually like one of my favorite like voices to do, is like a good like Valley Girl accent. I actually, okay, so like low key, like I feel like I already have a little bit of a Valley Girl accent just because like I grew up watching YouTubers and stuff from California. So like I kind of already do a little bit Valley Girl in general anyway. Just like a tiny bit. Especially as I've like gotten older and let myself get more like girly pop. I've gotten a little bit more like that the older I've gotten. Also, I tend to do Valley Girl when I'm being bitchy. Like when I'm like calling somebody out, I'm like, oh my God. Like you decided to quit your job and become a travel agent? Oh, how is that going for you? Do you make a lot of money doing that? I'm just like curious. Like I do when I'm being shady, I get very Valley Girl. So, but I grew up watching YouTubers from Cali and I think I just picked up on it. Nowadays the Gen Z Valley Girl is weird. There's technically a modern Valley Girl, like the Gen Z style Valley Girl, but it sounds similar but different and it throws me every time I hear it. So, OMG, bestie. OMG. Like, oh my God. My anaconda, don't. Perfect. Got another set of books. I think I probably honestly gotten most of the destruction ones. At least the ones I can find easily. We're no longer doing all the white ones, so I'm gonna have to actually like visually pay attention. We'll grab some more visually like startling ones pretty soon too. Maybe go with all like the purples or something on Hinge like that. And then kind of roll from there. I'm trying to do this as systematically as possible. I'm trying to be a little bit efficient because you know we have a time crunch, but yeah, I swear to God, there we go. There it is. I found it. Oh my God. I had to get away from the Australian accent to finally find the Texas accent. Thank God. It took like forever, but we're here. Hey, Sugar Cube. There you go. There you go. I can do like a full Applejack from My Little Pony impression. Hey, Sugar Cube. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day and everything. It's still not perfect. Like I have to like perfect it a little bit, but I swear to God, it lives in here somewhere. I just, I gotta get a little bit more practice with it. I swear to God, what I'm doing right now is how you learn to voice act. Like that's not a joke. This is how you learn to voice act, is you literally just mess around until you manage to like, oh, I can shelf these, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That looks good right there. Oh my goodness. This is also like a cheesy accent. This is like a cartoon character accent. This isn't like a nice accent. This is like a extra. I have learned though, again due to recent circumstances, that I really know how to like character voice act. It's a little bit harder for me to do more like serious voice acting, mostly because like a TV show or whatever. It'd be a little bit different. I only know how to go 100% on, mostly just because that's what I did in puppets. Because when you do puppet shows for kids, you want the character to be like really out there. So I'm gonna have to practice, you know, doing more gentle voices and stuff and tone it down a little bit and making me a little more like this versus like super extra in the back of my throat. You know what I mean? So anyway, I knew the Texas one lived in here somewhere. There it is. You'll be ready when you move to California. Exactly. That is the plan. Okay. Forest creation. I think like we've gotten most of these, so I think we'll probably move on to a different kind of book now, just for expediency's sake. What's the other one?
Oh, I just wanted to pop out my Sasha voice for like 15 minutes because I know that always startles people. But like when I'm Sasha, like it's been a while since I've done it, so it might sound, it's not quite, there we go. Gotta get up there. It's been a while since I've done Sasha, but Sasha is always a bit of a crowd shocker, so I do enjoy doing Sasha. Mostly because people don't really like... Oh, is this called life hack magic? That's really funny, actually. Give me that life hack magic. That's really funny, actually. I'm assuming this goes on the, like, everyday spells shelf. I can run now. Man, I forgot how much doing Sasha hurts my voice. Man, it hurts my voice. I forgot. I forgot. Oh, I love that the life hack magic is, like, pink. It's like a nice salmon. Yeah, I was right. Granted, it definitely hurts my voice now that I have like throat injuries from work, but always like doing a little bit of Sasha when I get the chance to. Okay, we're just gonna go up there now. That's fine. Yeah, the pink and the blue. It's fine. It'll work together. Okay, why don't we do some pretty crazy stuff? Sorry, I'm looking at things and I'm just curious. Let's do some like purple books. Oh, Sasha. It was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Where do you go? One eye? I saw the thing coming out of the sky and a one long horn, one big eye. This is zombie domination. The secret of zombie domination. The secret rituals for domination of zombies. What is this? This is 1E. I'm trying to find out what cases are so I can actually know what like the topic is so I can have a better idea. 1E is necromancy. You know what? That checks. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm assuming this is a poetry game. Poetry game? Poetry book. Only 3. Oh. Where's romance? I know romance exists around here somewhere. 2L. 2L. Next to philosophy? That's kind of funny. Putting romance next to philosophy is a choice. I did a good Pennywise voice. I used to do it all the time to talk to Street because I'm chaotic and she hated it. That is funny. That is funny. Volume 1. Oh, why is this not... Wait, there's a... Is it R? Okay. It wasn't showing all the books in my hand. And I was like, why? Like, I want you to show all the books in the hand. Okay, artifacts that change the world. Volume 3. Okay, well, I do need to know where this goes. Cool. And I'll look up this one as well. Is this game exactly as expected? Absolutely. Granted, I'd seen someone play a decent chunk of it, but it's very relaxing. Will I play this off stream? Maybe. I'm gonna be really honest with you, maybe. Anyway. Let me see. What do we want now? This is another purple book. The Theory of Everything. Grasping beautiful theory through equations. I'm assuming this is math. Considering that it has equations in it, it's probably math. Oh, I didn't look at... What's the... Which shelf was it? This one. 1G. I want to know what 1G is so I have a better idea. 1G is magical artifacts and enchanting. Makes sense. Right now I have math. So it looks like a lot of the... Okay, so it looks like a lot of the bottom floor is like adventurer magic, like monsterology, astrology and divination, artifacts and enchanting. And then it looks like the upper floor is theory. Like daily, mathematics, art, management, economics, sociology. That kind of makes sense. Mathematics is 2D. Cool. Her boyfriend's name is George. Does that always say, hello, Georgie? That's a nice boat. Oh, God. I've never seen those movies. Don't really know if I plan on it, frankly. You're brilliant. Here, I'll finish this one as well, since we can simply summon. 7, 9, 8. Perfect. Now my throat hurts from doing accents and stuff. My God. Compendium Illusion Magic. Cool. Where do you go? Down there. Didn't we just look at this shelf for something else? No, we did not. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. To the British when you talk to your lead tomorrow. Oh, that's so serious. Hello. Yes, I've decided I'm just British today. Thank you. I almost said her name. Whoops. Today I've decided I'm British, and you have to do a British accent too. I feel like it's a fun team building activity for the both of us. I never saw it or read it. I just knew the voice in those lines. That's very valid. Auditory illusions. Oh, wow. Auditory illusions, huh? Illusion magic is 1 eye. I think that's actually where we just were, was illusion magic.
Yeah. There we go. The purples are illusion, apparently. That's a blue book. Oh, that's a romance novel. Okay, I was like, that's blue. That's bright blue. Dungeon resources. Insert Amy laugh emote someday. Maybe sooner than we all think. Ooh, back there. I think that was Dungeonology 2F or whatever. I'm gonna check that real quick, but I can run. 2P, sorry, dungeons. Sorry, hold on. I want to see what you guys said, but the ads thing is blocking it. To be fair, you could always access say name and act like it was a random name you came up with as long as you don't point it out. What, the British one? 2P. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. No. Boop, boop, boop. Hold on, my chat is paused. Do this scroll. Gotta have early so I can rage Silky song. Sick for streaming and voice acting. See you Wednesday. Good luck with work. Thank you, Silver, for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. You said you're about to say their name. Oh, yeah, my team lead. That's fair. Ooh, forbidden relics. I feel like, didn't we just, isn't relics down here? Artifacts that change the world. Yeah, I feel like that's probably this, right? Yeah, there we go. These pretty purple books. Level up! I think I'm actually gonna level up this because it needs a better cooldown because now I'm starting to be able to like grab stuff. Ooh, 555 books. You guys can't really see that, but it's 555 books. Nice. Bye, Silver. You have a good rest of your day. I will see you Wednesday or whenever I see you. Ancient manuscript studies for mage birth. For what? On mage birth. Oh, I was like, what? For the what now? Ooh. What is 1N? Or 2N? 2N is history. Okay. Interesting. I can run now. Whee! So nice, so nice. Ooh. Oh. I got caught on some books. I was like low-key worried I'd actually gotten like, okay. I was worried I had gotten, hi baby. You okay? I know, honey. You okay? Basic. That looks real hard. I don't think that's thunder. I just think that's the neighbor being rude. You okay? You just want attention. Here, is it raining? The cat is needy tonight. I don't think it's raining. That's just somebody's car, baby. You okay? Do you want to sit in my lap? Would that make you feel better? I don't think we've ever done this before, but we could try. You want to sit in my lap? Come here. Come here, needy baby. Oh. Okay, hi. You want to sit in my lap while I play my game? You can sit here if you want. Yeah. Hi. Is your purring being picked up on the microphone? Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. I wish I had like a good... That's my microphone. Uh-huh. Oh, I love you. Oh. She's giving me little head rubs. What a precious baby. I'm playing my game. Go ear scratches. I wish I low-key had a webcam so you guys could see. My webcam's not even set up right now. So you can see the kitty. She's in my lap. She wants attention. You just not feeling good tonight? Here, can I play my game? Hey, you can stay up here if you want. I'm gonna play my game, okay? Oh, there's ads happening. Oh, I love you. I love you. Well, good baby. You wanna hang out while I play? You just insisting on being pet? Is that it? Illusions. I think the illusion magic is over here. A baby. Oh my goodness. You still never set up your cat cam? I know I need to someday. Because I don't have face cam, like in general. You want down? Okay, here. I'll let you down. Here you go.
There you go. Is that a good pet? I know it. Oh, no, Reggie, I'm sorry. Not feeling super good, huh? Okay, I'm going back to my game. Okay, I'm streaming. I'll be done in like an hour. You're okay. Yeah, it's okay. Go upstairs if you're itchy, okay? I know you have itchiness issues. Go upstairs if you're itchy or go sit on the couch, okay? I love you. What are you smelling on the floor?
She found a stinky on the floor. I was gifted a webcam my birthday specifically for cat cam and desk streams. Eventually, you'll get it set up eventually. Listen, I'm a streamer, I get it. You'll get it set up eventually. Ultimate illusion, mirror, flower, water, moon. Oh my gosh. You'll get it eventually. Streaming is hard, man. The time alone that it takes to get set up is harder than it sounds, so I get it. Ooh, dungeon creatures. I know where that goes. Oh, if we hurry. Hold on, we hurry? Dang. Oh, and of course my sorting is off as well. Can we? Thank you. Oh, these don't go here? Oh, this is Dungeonology, isn't it? We saw that upstairs. It's around the back, right? I can run now. Beautiful. I know, I love you, but I'm working. I'm streaming. Yes, this is where they go. Someday I want to get her like a seat next to me so that she can sit while I'm streaming. Or someday if I have a bigger desk, I can get her like a desk bed, which would be nice. There's that obstacle called a job. Yeah, nope, girl, I feel it. You do not have to tell me twice. Oh, A Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. Fun fact, we've already seen romance, haven't we? It's over here. Fun fact, I actually, Midsummer Night's Dream is my favorite. Oh, is romance over here? No, it's next to philosophy because I thought it was funny. Midsummer Night's Dream is my favorite Shakespeare play. Hands down. I really like it. I always have. Okay, we can shelve it. Perfect. All the way up at the top. Level up. Wonderful. I'll just keep doing this until we max it. Since it's unpredictable hours, who knows how my streaming schedule can go? The hours I'd work would overlap the time I stream. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. That kind of thing is always hard. Boop. Okay, I'm pretty sure this goes on the necromancy shelf, right? This is the necromancy shelf? No, that's illusions. This is the necromancy shelf, right? Yeah. Yep, perfect. I know, that really sucks. I hope that doesn't bother, like, overlap your stream times as much as you're concerned about, because that does really suck. I've had to move my stream times around in the past, too, due to work, so I get it. It happens to the best of us. But, you know, either you'll find something that works, or you might just be one of those streamers that goes live at a little bit more random times. I know there are some streamers that don't have a dedicated schedule. They just go live when they go live. So it's not unheard of. Plenty of people have jobs that they can't, like, you know, predict or like, oh, why did I do that? Oh my God, where does this even go? Here. Oh. The Guide to Toxin Brewing and Disposal. Yep, that makes sense. Alchemy makes sense. There are plenty of streamers that have, like, schedule issues, so I highly doubt. Romance novel Whispers of the Moon. You are not the only one. I understand. I feel like a lot of people do. But I get that it's still hard, so I'm sorry. That sucks. Romance is up here. I'm trying to get to it before my auto-shelving charge runs out. I'm booking it. Whispers of the Moon. Let's see. I'm looking for more purple. Dungeon Tactics. I think we're right next to dungeon, so that's actually easy. Can we... Is it out? Great. Well, you're dungeon, right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that means regulars might not be there. I know, that really sucks. I'm sorry. There's no easy way around it. Work sucks. Capitalism is hard. The Truths of the Imaginary. I've been on the schedule for almost 3 years. I get that one. Yeah, I've thought about if I eventually did decide to stream for 3 hours, I would need to start streaming an hour earlier, which I think would definitely be different. I think, like, I've done it before, but The Witch and the Accidental Love Potion. Oh, I love all these romance titles. They're kind of great. They're really, I'd read that in a heartbeat. I love romance. I'm actually reading a webcomics that's the plot of that, like, right now. So, no, auto shelf, please. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'd have to stream an hour earlier, which I'm not entirely sure would work out for me very well. This is daily dungeon notes. Dungeon. There we go. When I've streamed at 6 o'clock in the past, people haven't really shown up because it's not a very good time for a lot of people. Like on the West Coast, people are still like at work. So like, and in school and stuff. So it's kind of hard. It's just tough. Romance novel, A Pact Beneath the Stars. Can I move? Thank you. I keep getting stuck. Amazing. Inescapable Infinite Hall, creating inescapable illusory spaces. Oh, are we talking like domain expansion? That's kind of funny. Oh, and good, I still have my thing up. I'm sorry, that's hard. I hope you find something that works out for you, or it develops into a rhythm that you can anticipate a little bit more. I know it's so hard when you're working the Night Parade of 100 Demons. Ooh. Where do you go? Okay, it's the zombies, I think. I don't think I've ever worked a job where I had an alternating schedule like that. But it does suck and it's very hard, I'm sorry. Dungeon of the Abyss. I don't know where you go, actually. Is it just in Dungeonology? Hard to tell if this is like a dungeon book or like a other kind of book. Yes. 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 Perfect. Okay, max my auto shelving, which is good. Purple books are getting taken out one by one. They're purple enough. Summon. Magic circles and summoning syntax. Ooh. I actually don't know where you go. It's not illusory magic, is it? No, it wouldn't be. There we go. 2. Ooh, over here. This is new. Nope. Come on. 4. There we go. Amazing. So satisfying. What is that? It's on this side. Transfiguration. Maybe? No. Curses and dispels. No. Wait. Where did it go? It was J? Summoning magic, maybe? When I first started, Tuesdays would be 3 p.m. and says 6:30 p.m. I think it eventually changed because the time would be consistent. It was the beginning where I had no one, so it didn't do much of an effect. But now that I've made a community and now that the schedule, a lot of them, I probably not see them anymore if I did a different time or a day. Yeah, I think that's the hard part about streaming. It's just tough. Alchemy, I know where that goes. Okay. Oh, another purple one. Illusion Defense. It's interesting. They have kind of booked, like, or not booked, but like they've like sorted stuff or like themed stuff by color. So like a lot of the white, the healing and the holy was white. The illusion and the romance, a lot of them was purple. So I just think that's interesting. The Art of Hypnosis. Neat. There we go. Yeah, poor baby's been so needy tonight. She came down. Poor baby's been so needy tonight. She keeps coming over and tail hugging me, and she actually sat in my lap for a few minutes while I was playing. rolled over on the floor. I think she's not feeling good. She's kind of acting like it. She had a hairball earlier, so I think she's kind of not feeling well, so. Poor thing. Okay, I want to pick up techniques for returning a drawing to a previous step. That's kind of funny. Like auto back on your like tablet, but for IRL. That's hilarious. We're gonna do art now, I guess. We haven't done any art books yet, I don't think. Okay, you are art. Abnormal schedules suck. Thankfully, when I had them, I wasn't streaming yet. I almost worked for Chick-fil-A for 5 minutes until they never got back to me after the pandemic. Don't worry about it. It was kind of a, that was a crazy story, but I was gonna have one with that, and it did suck. Mathematical geometry of magic circles. I think we know where math books are. I think. Oh, now I don't remember. We did put a math book up here. 2D. Yeah. Poor Bubba's is not feeling good. Yeah, here we go. Level up. Perfect. That's maxed. So we'll just do that then. Romance novel The Chicken and the Cat. That's an interesting novel series. It is cooking ASMR time. If you hear a lot of clanging and banging around here, my roommate is making dinner. Alchemist Field Guide, Natural Materials, and Foraging. Tonight we are having burgers. Tonight we're having a little bit different burgers. We're having like, the burgers are the same. But we're going to be having like some sheet pan roasted veggies with it instead of corn, because I've been getting sick of just having corn all the time. Magic circles, definitions, and differences. I think that would go here, right? Magic circles and summoning syntax. Yeah, it's summoning, which is interesting. Oh, no. Okay, I was wrong. Oh. Is that art? Does this count as art? Weird. But yeah, we're just doing a little bit different. I guess it is. We're doing different veggies tonight. They're like bird's eye, like roast veggies for the whole family type thing. So that is what we are getting. So, returning of enchanted gear. I don't think we've done enchanted gear yet. I quit my first one for a couple reasons, but one of them was because I was in school and they kept making my schedule overlap classes, and it was a pain to keep having to talk to the manager about it. Yeah, I've heard that a lot from those type of jobs, which really sucks. We want enchanted gear. Maybe magical artifacts enchantings, that's 1G. I didn't have that experience specifically, but I did when I was in college. I worked for the UGA vet laboratory, and she would sometimes, they'd over assign me tasks, and then I'd get ready to leave and they'd be like, you can't leave, your tasks aren't done. And I'm like, girly pop, I am a student and I have classes. Like, the whole point of the job was to be like a student job. And so she couldn't argue with me, but she definitely did not like me. That was kind of a tough experience. The first manager of, that I had when I worked at the animal lab, liked me more, but then she retired. And so then I like got someone who low-key hated me. So that was not super fun. Didn't enjoy that. Quit that job eventually because I couldn't handle it anymore. So but it was supposed to be a student job. They kept being like, well, you got to finish your tasks. I'm like, well, first off, you gave me too many. That's on you. Second off, we're understaffed. Okay, yeah, and again, it's a student job. Like, it's supposed to be for students. You can't just like require students to stick around late. Like, you have to like let them go because they have class. So it was just kind of a mess. I want to do this one because I love it. Strongest Archmage is obsessed with me. The girl with 0 magic. I love that. Second time was during the summer. I was going to do theater stuff during then too, but I couldn't anymore because of the schedule. Yeah, I understand that. I have been there for that too. I get it. Nope, that's 2. We want 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Perfection. I'm kind of going with like the more visual, exciting books first, and then kind of going from there. This is household efficiency, so this should go in the everyday magic slot. Yes. Auto shelf. I also need to grab, there's just a couple books left of this, and I can auto shelf that. There we go. Happiness research. Vector space theory of magic. Is that math? Or art? Maybe? No. Is that math? It might be. Ooh. Maybe so. Yes, I was right. Look at that. I should have used the auto shelf, but it's fine. A kiss wrought in spells. Here, we'll use auto shelf for this because we're already there. Whoosh. I'm loving all these romance books. I would read every single one of these, hands down. Encyclopedia of a 10,000 Summons, the complete collection from heaven to the abyss. Ooh. Is this, so this is circles. So this should be summoning, I think. Oh god, didn't mean to do that, but I was correct. Okay. Fundamentals of healing and mana control. But oh, we did have one left. We did in fact have one left, and this is it. Perfect. Okay, got that maxed. Drawing moving characters. That's going to be on the art shelf for sure. Yeah, capitalism sucks. It's such a balance to find something that pays you decently but also allows you to do what you want to do. But everyone's feeling that way right now. Oh, market systems is economics time, baby. It is economics time, baby. We haven't done any of the economics books yet. The law of equivalent exchange. I do think that that would be, oh, it's just math. Why? Why would it be math? That doesn't make any sense. It would, I would think it would be alchemy, because that's, whatever. Okay, can I, hello? Nope. Okay, whatever, it's being weird. Yeah, nobody's happy with capitalism right now. Ooh, muscle synergy between body and steel. I have no idea what this is. Nobody is happy with capitalism right now. Absolutely no one. Muscle. Everyone is suffering. Capitalism, all these jobs expect too much from us, and it's kind of the worst, actually. Body and steel. It would be necromancy, would it? Because of... No. What is that? 2A? Warrior. Oh, interesting. Come here. Nope, come on. That's a summons. I do know. Yep. I know what that is. Yeah, jobs are not giving us enough back for what they're paying for us nowadays. And it's becoming a problem that nobody's happy with. And everyone's upset, and it sucks. They really do be out here crunching us to death lately. Because I feel like anybody that I see online is all complaining about how much their jobs suck. And it's like, it's more than just like, oh, like, you know, like people just don't want to work. It's like, it's not that. It's like jobs have gotten so toxic and so demanding of people that, and the wages are not going up when inflation is, and it's just kind of a mess. So, nobody's happy. Everybody's upset. The arrow of the shattered knee. That's gonna go in warrior for sure. The arrow of the shattered knee. I used to be a warrior like you. And then I took an arrow to the knee. No? No? Well, where do you go then? Archery? Okay, whatever. Whatever. I suppose. Create gravitation, that's gonna be down here. Yeah. Ooh. Look at how full these shelves are getting. That's awesome. Boop. Reading, detecting lies through facial expressions and gestures. Oh, that's fun. Of course I didn't see where it went before the thing died. Summoning, healing, archery daily, sociology, psychology maybe? 1, 2I. I'll try it until it recharges, but yes, quite literally no one, haha, I got it. No one is pleased. These jobs are sucking us dry and they're not. Prophecy and probability theory, that is probably going to be astrology and stuff, right? And divination. No, it's just more math. Oop, nice. Oh, come on. Magic for last minute commuters. I have no idea where this would go. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is like everyday magic. Okay. Ah, okay. Well, I tried. Now our purchasing power is next to nothing. Millennials and Gen Z will probably never own a house. Just sort of, you know, math, mana, equivalence. That's definitely mathematics. Everyone's just grumpy, and we should be. I feel like most of us dream of being entrepreneurs on some level. Just working for ourselves so we don't have to deal with the mess. Here, I want to auto shelve this because I want... Okay, never mind. I was trying to fill up some of these shelves I can't reach easily, but that's okay. The Fire King and the Ice Queen. Yep, romance novel. That sounds about right. Sort. Level up. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just leveling up this because the other one is kind of useless, low-key. At this point, the Naked Warrior, the Supreme Creed. What is this bound in? Human skin? Why does it look like that? Why is it like leather? I wouldn't put it past like human skin. Oh, oh, it's so ugly. The bindings are, look at that. Ugh. As someone who wants to learn bookbinding someday and loves watching bookbinding videos, that's disgusting. A world ruled by Otherworld Chronicles, a world ruled by data. I'm gonna assume that's probably, or, oh, not even. What are you? 2-0. All right. What are you? What's the very back? I haven't checked that out yet. We're not even to 1,000 books yet, y'all. 2-0 is The Travels of Otherworld. Okay. Everyone's fairy tongue. Tiny and lovely worlds. Maybe Otherworld? No. What even is that? Dungeons? Language, maybe? I threw one. Did I throw one? I did. I'm like, let me not. That would suck. Oh yeah, I think this is language. Yep. There we go. Magical Economics. Volume 2. Economics was on the other side, right? That's math. I can technically clear this if I do it right, but I keep not doing it right. Whoop. That's all the everyday magic. That's art. Oh no. No, it was here. Oh, that's right. We did have an economics book, but it was like way up there, so. Okay. Perfect. You guys can't see because it's my overlay is covering it. but there are little buttons in the bottom left-hand corner that are my spells that are recharging. So if you hear little rrr sounds, it's because they're recharging. You can kind of see one peeking out. But here, let me show you what you guys can't see. Hold on. It's all that. Those are the spells. You can't see them because they're hidden, but this is the spells underneath, just so you guys know what's going on, because it might be a little confusing. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, confusing if you don't. Jesus. I had to go. Gourmet expeditions in the dungeon. That has to be a Delicious in Dungeon reference. There's no way it's not. Ooh, we just hit 1,000 books out of 3K. Crazy. You are dungeon. Yep. Delicious in Dungeon. Detective the Reaper. Oh. Are we getting into detective books here or something? Where's this go? Okay. I don't have to sort them when I have the auto shelve on, but I just like to. It's just nice. Using magical bows. I know where this is gonna go. I do know where this is gonna go. Boop, boop, boop. Nope. Nope. Boop, 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 boop. These covers are so pretty. High key. Okay. History of magical civilizations. I feel like history. Ooh, we have a level up. History was back there somewhere. I just don't remember where. Oh, okay. Not even paying a ton of attention anymore. I'm just sort of just going. What's this purple? The 3 zodiac signs that guide destiny. Oh, they're doing 3 zodiac signs. Okay. All right. Deep cut. All right. Which shelf is it? It's down here. Astrology, right? Yeah. 1B. 1B. It's over here. All right. Deep cut. So modern Greek astrology has 12 zodiac signs. What is that? Beastification and the Threshold of Madness. Is that, the beast side of things? Nope. Where do you go? Oh, interesting. Okay. What was this? Transfiguration. So I guess you're turning into a beast. Yeah, traditional, current Greek astrology. Oh, enchanting illusions, seduction magic. Ooh. Current astrology has 12 signs. But in the olden days, there used to be 13. So the more you know. So, the more you know. Psychology of backseat gaming. That's hilarious. Where's psych books? They're up there. Okay. Yeah, there used to be 13. Orpheus was the 13th. But I think they used to follow a different, like, month length, I think. Or whatever. And now they don't. I don't remember specifically what it is, but that is factual. Oh, the Abyss. Hold on. Get out of here. Actually, I'm gonna do the Hungry Archer first or whatever, because the Hunter's Archery Manual, because I'll know where those go. Anyway, deep cut that they know about 13 zodiac signs versus, oh, come on. There we go. Just the 12. Diverse and cross-race adventurer parties. Managing diverse and cross-race. Interesting. Interesting. I think you're probably dungeon stuff. I lied. What is this? I don't actually know. Interesting. 2F. I'm gonna grab this other Abyss book over here. Wherever I threw it. Oh no. I lost it already. There was an Abyss book over here and I was gonna take it back down to go with the destruction magic. I lost it. Rip me. Well, I'll take this book with me. Home magic. I want to see what this shelf is over here. It was, I've already forgotten what shelf it was. I don't even remember. It's okay. Well, I'm sure was it down here? No, it was like up there. Sociology, psychology, jurisprudence? Jurisprudence? I don't even know what that means. What is jurisprudence? Jurisprudence. Meaning. Theoretical study and philosophy of law. Oh, okay. Did not know that. Neat. Spells to protect and nurture your dwelling. That goes on the easy home stuff. Nope, not that. I pressed the wrong dang button. That's okay. There we go. Pick up these pretty blue books. Philosophy of the Advent of the Great King of... or Prophecy of the Advent of the Great King of Terror. Oh. Also, I guess astrology because it's prophecies or whatever. Interesting. Hey, this library's looking a lot more empty than it did when we started. It's not done yet by any stretch of the imagination, but actually, do you want to clean up upstairs first? Would that be cool? Or would that be weird? I feel like maybe I should focus on downstairs a little bit more. We've been like spending so much time on upstairs. Maybe we should do some more downstairs books. We've been kind of alternating, you know. Magic and emotion. What kind of magic works best for job hunting? I might jinx it, but I haven't seen any bots yet. Yeah, I think Twitch is getting better about dealing with those, I think. Which is good. There is, I think it was upstairs. Maybe economics? I think my thing's about to recharge anyway, so. Oh, it's the practical everyday ones, okay. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I'll focus on downstairs a little bit more because I feel like there's a ton of books. Supplementing brain fragments into works. Wild. Where do you go? Oh, art again. I think it's a lot of like art cheating. You're still seeing bots other channels. I'm modding for so many channels now. Oh, that's crazy. I may just also not be big enough. I might not be important enough to have that many bots. That might be like a later thing. My streams are small. That's okay. Taxonomy, structure, malediction systems? Okay. Okay. I don't know where this goes even remotely. No. Malediction systems. What the heck does that mean? That's almost insulting. What, that I'm too small to get bots? Yeah, well. We're not there yet, man. I'm not really exactly putting a bunch of effort into streaming right now because I don't have time to. Someday soon, I'll get back to making shorts and stuff again, but it's not right now. So, checking. Ugh. What do I have left? Music. World of Music of Magic. Do we have a music? Actually, it should tell us. Ooh, 1D. Cool. Boom, 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 oop, boom. Auto shelf came back. That's good. Music. Is there even... What is that? 1D. 1D is Bard and music. Yep. Okay, I just looked right over it. I've seen streamers even smaller than you who constantly get bots. Well... Also, we do ban them pretty religiously. And I don't know how they work out who they do and don't hit. But, like, we're pretty good about banning them pretty fast, I feel like. So I don't know if that has any impact on... Maybe they know I'm not an easy mark or something. But who knows at this point. Yeah, we are clearing this area out a little bit. It's exciting. Correctors of enchanted music. We were just at the music, so we'll grab that right before that runs out. Magical items workshop. I think that should go over here with the enchanted items. Yes. But we actually do need to auto shelve all these because that's a lot of them. Magic Etudes of Execution. Yeah, that's music, isn't it? Actually, I'm not auto shelving because I have it up. Alchemist Encyclopedia. Sort and on. But for a while, I felt like they always target small new streamers more, but that's wrong. I think it's randomized. Blade art, 3-sword style. Heretic blade arts, 3-sword style. That's a Zorro reference right there. That's hilarious. I love that. One Piece. Come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Okay. How to minimize vulnerability. Oh, reducing metamorphosis time? Disgusting. Yeah, that's like the magical body transformation stuff. Disgusting. Okay. 11 rows left to level up. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're just booking it at this point. The Book of Ninja lurking in the... Ooh, this is gonna be one of those stealth books. Yeah. Heck yes. Book of Ninja. Book of Ninja. Hide versus seek. Magical warfare of stealth and detection. Yep. The stealth books are all black, I think, because shadows. Constitution of the Kingdom. Okay. Sort. Okay. 4. Whoop. Perfection. Summoning magic for beginners. I think that's not, yeah, that's not here. Ooh, sort. Dang, I was just out. That's okay. Probably go for about 10 more minutes, maybe. I think somewhere in there. Adventure Party Tactics Series Volume 5. That goes in dungeon, right? No? I lied. I mean, having the spells makes it crazy easy. If I ever decide to play this game and, like, not do the spells, that's gonna be nuts. Oh, these are, like, adventurer parties. Okay. So this must be the adventurer tab. Okay, that makes sense. Like the adventurer, shelf. Why do stocks crash the moment I buy them? Volume 1. That's funny. Why do stocks crash the moment I buy them? Am I just cursed? That's hilarious. Am I just bad at economics? Nope. Take it back. Oh, I should just auto. I keep trying to save the auto shelf because I'm like, it's wasted on a 3-book thing. But like, it's wasted regardless because it has such a long cooldown. So calling and commanding the dead. Told the dead. Told the dead. Oops. I prefer to sort it before I put them on there because I feel like it's more satisfying that way. Curse source identification. That's new. Where is curses? I think we technically did find, yeah, so malediction systems. Yep, that's the malediction systems that I didn't know what they were. What's this cool checkered book? Career opportunity, graduate from Magic University, got 0 job offers. Oh. Oh, up there, okay. Sort. Can you, where did I throw it? Oh no. There we go, okay. I wanted to sort it. I keep, the sort button is next to the throw button, so I keep throwing it by accident, so. Cool. I'm kind of cleaning out around these, like, benches over here. Laboratory apparatus for alchemy. Can't imagine where that might go. Amazing. Okay, we're moving now. We are getting a lot done in a very short period of time. Art is sublime because it has no answer. Okay. I mean, I guess. Art has a lot of answers. I think that's the point of art. I think that art, the answers is what you make of it in art. But also, I get it. I like some of these covers. They're very fancy. Level up. Okay. Oop. Introduction to magical art. I wonder where that goes. Beautiful. We filled in those already. Perfect. Ooh. Ooh. Psychokinesis. Very good. This goes over here. Stunning. So we only have like one of those left, which is very exciting, I think. That's neat. Magic to speak and convey. Oh, that's like the basic everyday art ones. Cool. I feel like the end of this stream is like these streams is me just yapping about the books, but you know, it's chill, you know? It's just a relaxing stream to vibe out to. Archery. Give me. Oh, we've already filled up that whole shelf. Exciting. I think this is the flute one. The woo! Woo. They're just going ham on the flute. No, come on. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. So what's this weird crystal catalog? Elemental properties and look at that like cool like circuit board cover. That's cool. I mean, a lot of like hippie people are like crystals are coated, which I'm like, that's neat. Like that'd be neat if so. I mean, technically we use crystals in like, oh, I did that. A crystal is what powers a lot of clocks and computers and stuff, like crystal cores and things like that. So creating, controlling animated magical art. So it's not entirely wrong. It's just, you know, different, I guess. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Oh. Warrior's foundation between blade and spell. Go to the warrior books. Ooh, those nice shields on there. That's cool. Okay. Management, the tactical command of magical forces. Is that also warrior, maybe? Let me see. It could be. No. Where do you go then? Oh, interesting. What are these? Oh, these are the adventurer parties. I thought I was going to go with adventurer, but for some reason I thought adventurer was downstairs and it was not. Boop. Being able to jump over the railing is so handy. I can imagine how much walking it would be if you didn't. Magical creatures and their spells. Come on. Bloop. Amazing. Another level up. About max that. So now all we have left to max is just this one. But we don't really use that one, so we're just free and clear now. The Dark Pact, the birth of a curse. Oh my god. Boom. And then puppet crafting and an introductory guide to automata and statues. I don't know where that goes. That's actually very interesting. Hello? Oh. Oh, it's still art? I mean, I suppose automata are art, but I guess this is a lot of like controlling living art type art books, so. Perfect. Whee. Alrighty. Management, mana resource allocation and optimization. That would be adventure as well, it looks like, but that kind of makes sense. Because you want to make sure your adventuring party has mana through the whole dungeon. Arcane Detective Files. That's back in those detective novel spot, I think. Yep. Nope. Perfect. Okay. Collection of chanted verses. Status buffing and nerfing. That would be Bard, probably. Bard, is that you? Hell yeah, it is. Also, it's kind of that, like, mustardy color, which is all the Bard stuff. Ooh, this book is Cursed to Love You. Twilight vibes. I was like, what's this cool cover? Twilight is what it is. Fantasy Twilight. There we go. Ooh. Dark Sonata. Music that attracts calamity. They do kind of, especially on the bottom floor, they do kind of keep books near their shelves, which I do appreciate. I mean, it kind of makes sense, I guess. You know what? Logically, that does make sense because it means that, where is this again? The crystals? Hello? Oh, here. It does mean that, oh, it's for scrying and clairvoyance. That would make sense. Like if a little gremlin took all the books and threw them out of a bookshelf, they would kind of be on the floor in front of the bookshelf. That actually does track. That does make sense. Level up again. Beautiful. The Abyss of Tarot, a book of symbols and intuition. I mean, tarot is only abyss if you make it. But I digress. Maybe they use a different tarot system, I don't know. Okay. Liability with adventuring parties. Ooh, is that gonna be adventurer or gonna be law? Because I know there's a law one. Yep, it's gonna be law, isn't it? Yep. Whee. You've done one law book. Oh, I guess, oh, the Constitution of the Kingdom would be a law book. That makes sense. That does, in fact, make sense. Yeah, we're pulling a bunch of books when we do the auto pull, so, safe zone. The psychology of using strong language from a safe zone. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay. Well, let me pop these on the shelves. I think that's gonna be about it. I'm gonna go get some dinner because I don't want to run too over. I have a team lead meeting tomorrow and the rest of the week, so you know, good times. Oh, big voluntary stretch. Anyway, I love you all. I will see you guys next time on Wednesday. As always, if you've missed any of the streams, you would like to catch up on them, I do have a re-uploads channel in my the ultimate choice curry flavored poop or poop flavored curry. Incredible. I do have a re-upload channel for my old VODs on YouTube for Amy's VODs, and then under my for my current streams under my YouTube under the lives tab, the Amy's Adventures Gaming YouTube, I have those there for you. So that is for you to check out if you would like. Panda already put it in the Discord, but exclamation point Discord in the chat for our Discord. We yap about food, like games, like all kinds of just fun stuff, work. All that kind of fun stuff. So if you want to come and hang out and chat with us, that is there for you if you would like. And then as a reminder, I do post my stream schedule on Mondays. I post it on Twitch and Instagram as a story, Discord as a longer, more permanent post. We play at the same times every week, but I let you know what we're playing. And on Discord, I tell you more about what we're doing in the game, so you know what to look forward to. So anyway, I love you all very much. I'm also, it looks like Lunch said that they were like halfway through the game, and I'm also about halfway through the game. So that's good, because I think this is the second stream I've done of it. So halfway is good, because it means that we'll probably get it done on time. So look at all these books in the shelves though. It's kind of exciting to see all the shelves like fill out and stuff, especially like these because they're so like colorful and everything. So anyway, I love you all. I will see you. Bye, Panda. Thank you, Panda, for helping out as always. I hope everything goes good with your job and everything, and you're able to get everything together in time because I understand how stressful that is. So bye, Panda. Bye, Silver. I know that Lunch was here. Bye, Sand Ninja as well. Again, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Artie as well. I love you all. Let me find someone to raid really quickly. We're going to go find someone to raid really fast. Yeah, Siren. Siren's playing Peek again. So always a worthy thing to raid because Peek is hilarious. So anyway, I love you all. I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a good next couple of days. Stay dry if it's raining in your area because I know it's still raining in ours. So we are raiding now.